friend.
Telvanni scum. Your kind are not welcome here in Akamora. What foul magic are you scheming to unleash upon our city? Thank you again for this, but it seems they still need a while to germinate.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Telvanni scum. Your kind are not welcome here in Akamora. What foul magic are you scheming to unleash upon our city? I fear I must disappoint you, Ada. I have no more duties you could take on.
May you walk on warm sands.
Are you here for more duties, Evoker? Or was there something else you wanted? The whole guild here at Akamora is waiting for the flowers to come up. Be sure to speak to Polity once they're finished, he'll have some further work for you. Francine, too, could use a helping hand in her research. As I've told you, it's more complex than expected. Our inquiry on vampirism might help find a way to strengthen its protective effect. Welcome to Akamora, Dark Elf. Forgive Mjura his lack of local knowledge. Mjura arrived in Akamora not too long ago. Mjura is the guild guide and can take you instantaneously to another chapter of the Mages Guild in Mournhold District. What is your destination? Mjura has come a long way since he was a slave. However, Mjura knows that he is who he is today because of those years. He was a slave for a Telvanni, not a very powerful one, but Mjura still learned much by observing him. The Telvanni mage thought Mjura was just a dumb animal, but today Mjura is far more talented than he ever was. Mjura is the guild guide. Mjura supposes you want to speak with Renosa if you are here for work, and with Polity if you want to trade potions. Other than this, Mjura cannot help you. He, too, is new in town.
Here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Ebony exports strengthen troops. The Calderum Mining Company continues to export vast quantities of ebony to the Imperial Province. Now, the great benefits of our access to this precious material are becoming evident to all, as a splendid set of armor made of Caldera ebony was delivered to our city all the way from the Legion's master armorers in the Imperial Heartland. Made specifically for Lord General Cicalia Victrix, the deep black armor is studded with ruby and inlaid with golden dragons. Such richly decorated armor is rightfully reserved for the higher ranks of our legions. Our brave soldiers need not fret, however, as the staff of the Grand Marshal is considering enhancing our troops' uniforms with specific ebony reinforcements. Caldera ebony is set to save the lives of many. Bellman Investment Tips. By Master Trader Yolis Herden. Milk. It's the hottest new investment opportunity, straight from the frigid velo this. Now, booboers out there might be thinking that my latest tip, Droop Whistles, received a minor safety warning from the Imperial Commission, while the one before that, the Imperial Velknectar Company, ran into slight legal issues with the Dark Elves. But Milk is one rock-solid opportunity. In fact, I've got a shipload of the stuff on a multi-month journey to elsewhere already. The catfolk will lap it up in no time. You'd be dumb not to invest. Good day, Evoker. Are you here for duties? Archibald Vene is the one to see for those, though do be careful. He's often in a bad mood.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Janak's Fire and Faith. The 5 Songs of King Wolfheart.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please, share your thoughts.
Spirit of Nirn. Lorcan is the spirit of Nirn, the god of all mortals. This does not mean all mortals necessarily like him or even know him. Most elves hate him, thinking creation as that act which sundered them from the spirit realm. Most humans revere him, or aspects of him, as the herald of existence. The creation of the mortal plane, the mundus, Nirn, is a source of mental anguish to all living things. All souls know deep down they came originally from somewhere else, and that Nirn is a cruel and crucial step to what comes next. What is this next? Some wish to return to the original state, the spirit realm, and that Lorcan is the demon that hinders their way. To them Nirn is a prison, an illusion to escape. Others think that Lorcan created the world as the testing ground for transcendence. To them the spirit realm was already a prison, that true escape is now finally possible. War of Honor.
Good day, Evoker. Are you here for duties? Advancement? Or do you want to hear more about the Old Ebonheart Mages Guild? I don't have any duties for you at present. I'm up to my ears in incompetent apprentices. Why don't you go help some of them out? Amelfia Taraman is looking for help with a couple of research projects. You can find her in the basement. She's not the most capable alchemist, but we work with what we've got. I don't have any duties for you at present.
The final lesson. By Egretaya Scott, it is time for you to...
How delightful. Welcome.
Warning. Do not touch this diamond. I was in the middle of enchanting it when I accidentally dropped it, and it rolled over here. There's no telling what horrible creature would be summoned from the pits of oblivion if someone moved it. You have been warned. Your death won't be on my conscience. Manuel. Frostfall. Book 10.
I don't think we've been in. Always happy to chat with people I like. And I like you. What? Cursed. Oh yes. Oh my. You didn't touch it, did you? Damn, I knew someone would run into it eventually. Well, what happened? Scrib? Are you sure it wasn't anything deadlier and more Didrik? Phew, I guess it could have ended much worse. As you've probably read in that note I left there, I was working on that diamond when I accidentally dropped it right as the enchantment was setting. Ever heard of gems that, once touched, summon a Dremora? They've been noted among the offerings in Didrik ruins. Well, that's the kind of thing I've been trying to achieve. I just need to get different gems to study. Say, would you help me? You can't be serious. This land is peppered with Didrik ruins. And the Dark Elves warn off anybody trying to approach them. There has to be plenty of treasure, and gems, left untouched. At least for one resourceful enough to deal with whatever guards them.
You honor me. Please speak.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Zisashieva. How can I help you? A cursed diamond? I don't know anything about that, but if you found it downstairs, maybe you should be asking around down there as well.
Darkest Darkness. Fae Foken, Book 3, Fae Foken.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Amelfiatar Amen. How can I help you? I think I might have something you can do. I've been experimenting with some alchemical ingredients that you can only find on the mainland of Morrowind, and I've run out of 3 of them. You could help replenish my stores. I've run out of Haemum roots, Ornata eggs, and amethysts. If you could bring me back 3 samples of Haemum root, 2 Ornata eggs, and 1 amethyst, I should be set until Archibald can order more through his own connections. You can find Haemum root on any Haemum plant on the mainland of Morrowind. Though you can usually find them growing north of Ildrim, I hear there's a more local farmer to the east of here who's planted a row. If you're very polite, you could probably take some samples from her crops. I've heard rumors that different cuts of Haemum roots yield different alchemical effects, so be sure to get me 3 different samples of the roots. You might have to gather a few pieces and compare them to be sure they're different. Ornatas are insect-like creatures found only on the mainland of Morrowind. Only the queens carry the eggs, and they can be quite rare, so you might be better off shopping at some of the local alchemists or publicans to find the eggs. Okay, I know amethysts can be found outside of Morrowind, but it's still important I get one. Have you tried a pawnshop or a jeweler's? I guess you could also find them as offerings in the Dunmer ancestral tombs, but, don't tell anyone I said that.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
The Song of the Alchemists. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, Part B.
Blessed we are.
Oh, please, Ada. Don't mention it. I'm always happy to help someone like you.
Always happy to chat with people I like. And I like you.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now.
The spectrum study. Variety. The lunar lore pan. Janak's fire and faith. Antecedents of Merlaw. Good day, Evoker. Are you here for duties? Archibald Vene is the one. This is the Fetcher's Pawn, the go-to pawn shop for assorted gear and knickknacks. Thank you, please come again.
Is there something you need?
I don't think we've been introduced. Outlander. I'm Larv's Dalery. How can I help you? I am Larv's Dalery, warrior.
Emeralds, applications in alchemy.
Oh, please, Ada. Don't mention it. I'm always happy to help someone like you. I still need 2 ornata eggs, 3 different varieties of hamam root, and 1 amethyst to replenish my stores. Let me see. No, I don't think you have all I need yet. Keep looking. Ornatas are insect-like creatures found only on the mainland of Morrowind. Only the queens carry the eggs, and they can be quite rare, so
No solicitors.
Here to see the castle?
What do you want?
Good day. I am Namalview Arandi, publican of the Empress Katarai, the finest inn named after a dead regent in all of Tamriel. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you are looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. Thank you, please come again. This is the poor side of town, gal. Aren't that many persons of note living here? Atrebus Delagia, the lone shark, is the boss of Delagia's gang. The self-titled Captain Fentus and his crew frequent the Empress Kataraya Inn. The Honorable Admiral Pote Muse Marolus can be found in the Navy command post down by the docks.
Please, have a look around. Friends about this place. I'm listening. Go ahead.
What's brought you into the poor side of town? I'm Rai Moranier. I do a little of this, a little of that. Why are you asking me? Maybe you'd like to join the Thieves Guild.
Igulf the Mute remains silent. No expression can be read from his face. Igulf the Mute shakes his head. Igulf the Mute doesn't speak.
We rent beds. I have some. Yes, we have one available. Your room is on the second floor. Second door after the stairs. Enjoy your stay in the Empress bosom. come to see the underbelly of the town, et. I am Belmew, a rat catcher. I am a pauper, one of the humble small folk. I make my way in the world as best I can, laboring in the fields, kitchens, and factories of the great house lords. When times are good, Dagathor is the evil immortal enemy of the tribunal temple cult. The temple holds Dagathor and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagathor dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his ordinators arrest and imprison dissident priests and other heretics. By the terms of the armistice, the Empire cannot interfere.
Any news from the surface?
You flatter me.
The city's
with
still
your attention,
standing,
Outlander.
I suppose. It's the city where the king lives. A terrible place, I've heard. There's a boat from Kuol, if you have any reason to go.
I see this lands.
Any news from the surface? The city's still standing, I suppose. I am Rother, a rat catcher. Talk to everyone. Talk is cheap. Ask questions. You don't ask, you never learn. This isn't a place for shopping, Ada. They have to be secretive, of course, but there are many here in our city who publicly support their cause. The Hostel of Stendar's Mercy, the sewers, and the Elsewhere mission are the places where I'd look, were I trying to find them.
What are you doing here, Dunmer? Slaves who have escaped from the mines and plantations of your kinsmen often sneak into Old Ebonheart through this grotto. The slavers haven't found out about this place, yet. And you'd better not tell them. We're keeping watch.
What do you...
This one is Jadiri. This watery cave is a miserable place, but beyond it lies freedom to many of Jadiri's brethren.
Citizen. It's Sandy's.
always happy to chat with people I like. And I like you. Yes, that's what I need. Will you give the ingredients to me now? Excellent. I'll just take those off your hands. Thanks for the help, Ada. If you want any more duties, just let me know.
Mages Guild, Restocking. Amelfiatar Amen is looking for alchemical ingredients to restock the Old Ebonheart Mages Guild stores. She has asked me to get 2 Ornata eggs, 3 different varieties of Hamam root, and 1 amethyst. Amelfia reminded me that she wants 3 different samples of Hamam root. I may have to gather several to compare. I delivered the ingredients to Amelfiatar Amen. She thanked me for my help.